I don't say this lightly. Warfare might be the most intense war film I've ever sat through. The person I saw it with had to leave the theater halfway through. It was that overwhelming. Not because it was gory or flashy, but because of how raw and real it felt. This isn't your average war movie, and that's kind of the point.
On our building and all surrounding buildings.
Roger that. Stand by. Going hot.
You gotta get ready, man. This is gonna hurt.
On my count. 1, 2, 3.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Warfare, the new war film from A24, co-directed by Mendoza and Alex Garland. This one hit me hard, not just emotionally but physically. It's exhausting in the best way possible. Let's get into what makes this one of the most grounded and affecting war films I've seen in a long time. And before we dive in, if you're into raw, intense cinema that doesn't pull punches, and if you like thoughtful reviews like this one, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you want to help out a little more, go check out the Patreon. $1 a month helps me keep making these videos, and for $5 a month you can request a movie for me to review. It helps the channel a ton and lets me keep covering movies like Warfare that deserve to be talked about. So Warfare isn't about telling a sweeping narrative with dramatic character arcs or Hollywood moments. It's based on the real experiences of Mendoza and his fellow Navy SEALs who served in Iraq, and that authenticity bleeds into every frame. It doesn't take political sides, it doesn't try to make a statement beyond simply showing what warfare actually feels like from the perspective of those on the front lines. There's no traditional storyline here, no mission objective driving the plot, it's more of a lived-in experience. You don't get an overview of the Iraq war conflict as a whole, you simply experience a day in the life of these soldiers where you're placed with a platoon and simply follow them through the chaos, fear, boredom, and sudden bursts of violence that define modern combat, and it all plays out in real time. Let's talk about what this movie absolutely nails, starting with the tone. So many war films lean heavily into political themes, moral dilemmas, or a patriotic statement. Warfare sidesteps all of that. It strips the genre down to its barest and most honest form. Just the experience of being there. No flag waving, no speeches about duty or country, just men trying to stay alive in an impossible situation. It doesn't take sides, it doesn't ask questions, it just observes. The action is another major standout, and honestly, it's some of the most effective combat footage I've seen in years. Not because it's flashy or cinematic, but because it's the opposite. It's confusing, it's loud, it's terrifying, the camera doesn't glamorize anything. You'll hear gunfire in the distance, you'll see flashes of movement, sometimes you don't even know what direction the shots are coming from. That chaos feels authentic because it is authentic. It's meant to disorient you, and it succeeds. That brings me to the sound design, which is phenomenal. The overlapping noise of radio chatter, yelling, gunfire, vehicles, it all builds this sensory wall that completely pulls you in. And crucially, the film doesn't use a musical score to guide your emotions. There's no music telling you when to feel tense, when to feel sad, or when to feel heroic. You're just there in the moment with these soldiers, and you feel everything they feel, unfiltered. It's so immersive that I found myself holding my breath during certain scenes, not even realizing it. And let's talk about the performances because they deserve a lot of credit too. Nobody is putting on a big Oscar reel here. There are no dramatic monologues, no emotional breakdowns crafted to win awards. Everyone feels like a real person. Will Poulter, Woon-A-Tai, Cosmo Jarvis, they all disappear into their roles. You're not watching actors, you're watching a squad. You get the sense these guys have been through hell together without the movie ever telling you that. It's in the body language, the glances, the tone of voice, and that restraint is what makes it feel real. Now, without spoiling anything, I do want to mention the ending because it's quietly devastating in a way that really hit me. It doesn't end on a big emotional crescendo. It doesn't offer closure or catharsis. It just ends. And yet it says so much in its silence. It's the kind of ending that lingers in your head for hours or even days after watching it. It's one of those final scenes that make you sit in the theater a little longer before getting up to leave. As much as I love the film overall, there is one thing that didn't quite work for me, and that's the use of shellshock sequences. You know the ones I'm talking about. Everything goes silent, the audio muffles, time slows down, and we're placed inside the head of a soldier having a dissociative or traumatic episode. It's an effective tool when used right, and I understand what the filmmakers were going for, but in this case I think it was a bit overused, especially in a tight window of the runtime. It starts to lose its power when it happens multiple times in a row, and I think if they had been a little more selective with those moments, they would have hit harder. That said, it's a relatively small gripe in a film that otherwise feels incredibly focused and purposeful. Warfare isn't an easy watch, but it's one of the most powerful and visceral cinematic experiences I've had in a long time. It doesn't care about plot, politics, or prestige. It's just about showing what it's like to be there in the middle of war with no filter. The sound design, grounded performances, and immersive intensity make this one of the best war films in recent memory. I'm giving Warfare a 4.5 out of 5. Easily one of the best films of the year so far, and without a doubt the best A24 release of the year. Warfare is the kind of movie that sticks with you, and I'd love to hear how it hit you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did it overwhelm you like it did me? And if you haven't yet, go see it, but be prepared. If you found this review helpful, give it a like, and if you want more deep dives like this, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to help further, check out the Patreon. Just $1 a month keeps the videos coming, and for $5 you can request a movie for me to talk about. Got more reviews coming your way soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.